MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 12.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman, number 25.
Stepping in, Yamada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line softly toward the hole, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
Third, shortstop.
Standing in, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Junior.
A high fastball is in there. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And so with two away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Mookie Betts is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
And a full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Xander Bogarts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on ML. Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 4 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now here it comes.
Judge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming their direction.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 6.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. In there, no balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High pop-up. Montgomery is there for it, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, the
first offering on its way.
Miguel.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 7 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Sierra. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sharp ground ball to third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Standing in now, Yamada, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really... Here's Chris Young. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon.
Sandy Leon.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 1-2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Yamada. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Cozart is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Yamada rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired. 2 down now. Here's Jock Peterson now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Mookie Betts is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Short, hit hard. Seager from the outfield grass throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. To short. Seager is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Grounder down the line at third. Here's another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Gary Sanchez.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
In now, Sierra. As he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And a rather easy first out.
Center fielder number 12.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out toward short. Throw goes to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Yamada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
High Shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Settling in now, Chris Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So stepping in, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Your attention, please.
Chris Bryant will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A pause and the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Miguel Sano, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Ready for another chance? Sierra. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Yamada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. From the stretch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Michael Pineda gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Little tapper down the first baseline. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Left field and deep. Back goes Peterson, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. No hits to this point.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Outside, 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Young, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blaine Boyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Seager. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leon has a play. 1 down.
The batter.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back, and it bangs off the monster. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The first baseman, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run, and you go down 4.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Now in the box, Sandy Leon head-to-head against Michael Pineda, 3 for 15. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. He pulls this one into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 9 base hits in 29 at-bats. On top of that, he has 7 RBIs. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Fernando Abad enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Sierra is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Ender Inciarte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cozart is there, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Yamada fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Chapman sets. Here comes the first pitch. Zach Cozart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Left side. Oh, look at Bryant. He goes to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
12 hits.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 30.